Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Let's Talk Leeds. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a bit of a whirlwind 48 hours, hasn't it? With all these transfers and Nonto abandoning ship and Adams going to Chelsea and Aaron's packing his bags, having it away on his toes down to Bournemouth. But amongst all that, we've got a game. Birmingham away. Got a very, very good point away to Swansea. I think we can all agree that drawing away to Swansea is no bad result. They took the lead through their new signing, Dembele, and they let in a goal in the 75th minute. I watched the highlights from it. They look pretty decent, Birmingham. And I think it might be a trickier game than some people may think. Going to get into my starting lineup. I think it's probably one of the hardest ones I've done. Obviously, with Nonto wanting to leave, Cooper being injured, Somerville being injured, Drame injured. It's been a bit difficult to predict, but I think it's quite accurate, and I'll just jump in straight into it. So between the sticks, I've gone with Meslier. Obviously, we saw Darlow play against Shrewsbury Town. I do think at the moment it's Meslier's position to lose, and I mean he's letting his first two shots against Cardiff, but Darlow letting his first shot against Shrewsbury. I think it's just a Leeds United way. Have a shot on target, it will go in. Hopefully we can change that. But yeah, I think it'd be Meslier between the sticks. I think Luke Ayling will be right back because no one else can really go there. Drame's injured. We know Archie Gray can play there, but that's not going to happen. It'll be Luke Ayling. I'd be interested to know whether Max Aarons was due to replace Ayling or come in as a left back, because we know he can play left back, but his preferred position was right back. So it'd be interesting to see if Leeds are still actively looking for a full back. I'm sure we are, but it'd be Ayling right back. A centre back partnership of Pascal Strauch and Charlie Cresswell. I don't mind that actually. A left-footed left centre back and a right-footed right centre back. I think that's how it should be. It opens up the pitch more. It prevents these awkward angles that can develop from having two left-footed centre backs. So them two both comfortable on the ball. I think it will be that. I think it'll be Strauch and Cresswell taking up the centre back position. Left back, I've gone with Byram. I think it could be either. I don't think Daniel Farker prefers either of them to one another, and we've seen that they've both played pretty much half a game each against Cardiff and against Shrewsbury. So yeah, I think it'd be Byram left back. In a double pivot, I think it will be Ampadu and Gray. They both complement each other pretty well, both aggressive in the tackle, both agile, but both confident on the ball, and both want the ball. And we saw Archie Gray play a bit higher against Shrewsbury, and he done quite a good job there, but I do think we'll see him back in a double pivot for this game. Here's where it gets a bit difficult, the front four. Obviously, as I said, with Nonto wanting to leave, Somerville injured, I think it'll be these four. I'm not sure in which order. I've gone with James and Poveda on the flanks and Sinistera in the 10 with Gelhardt up top. Dan James hasn't set the world alight in the last two games. I'd say pretty much a 6 out of 10 in both games. Done all right, not done nothing fantastic, not done nothing awfully bad. I think he ended pre-season better than he started the new season. I think that's fair to say. But I think that's his position at the moment. I think Dan James will be on the left. Poveda looked pretty decent out wide against Shrewsbury, caused them some problems. And I think he's taken to the Farker system pretty well, actually. It's quite surprising. I sort of thought he would be one of the ones who leaves the club on loan or for like 500 grand or $1 million or something, but he's actually done all right. And I've gone with Sinistera in the cam role behind the striker, only because I think Gelhardt can play the number 9 role a bit better than Sinistera, although I'm not overly happy with Gelhardt in the 9 either. But this is what we got, guys. We've got injuries. We've got 5.4 million players out on loan. We've got people who don't want to be here. I mean, I think this starting lineup will be pretty accurate if I'm being honest, and that's not because I think I'm a genius. It's because, well, this is pretty much all we've got at the moment. We've got a depleted team. Do I think this is a strong starting lineup? I mean, it's all right. It's competitive, But to be honest, I was hoping for more, and I hope we get more going into the latter stages of August. And I'm hoping we get number 9 through the door because Ruta can't play there. Bamford is Patrick Bamford. We can't rely on him. And Gelhardt, in my opinion, even though he got his goal against Shrewsbury, and that's brilliant for his confidence and stuff, I don't think he's our solution going forward as a main striker. I think we could see Sinisterra and Paveda switch around a bit. I think it'll be a fluid, as we know in a Farker system, it's all a bit interchanging and it's quite fluid. So I think we will see Paveda and Cini switching around. We could see Matteo Joseph. Obviously, we've got Shackleton as well. But yeah, I think this is our starting lineup. Birmingham, as I said, played well against Swansea. Was unlucky not to win the game, if I'm being honest. Swansea sort of scored a bit late on, 75th minute, and Birmingham had chances to win the game as well. And their main threat, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say I know loads about their team, because I don't. But after doing a little bit of research, it looks like their main threat is Dembele. And that worries me, because who's Dembele on the left wing up against? Luke Ayling. And I don't care what anyone says, Luke Ayling is a weak point in our team. He's flat-footed. He's a winger's paradise. He's never ready to go. He's always flat-footed. He's always out of position. And I think Birmingham will be targeting Luke Ayling, and I think they will get a lot of joy down that wing. So that's what worries me. I think Birmingham have got a goal or two in them. I think we've got a goal or two in us. And I'm going with a draw. Sorry if that sounds negative. I'd love to come in here and say we're going to beat them 5-0. We're going to beat them 2-0. But I think we're going to draw the game. I think we'll let in a goal. And I think we'll score a goal. So I know that sounds really simple. But yeah, I'm going with a draw. And I think our first league win will come at home to Birmingham, to West Brom the following week at Ellen Road. Let me know, guys, in the comments what you think our starting lineup will be. Let me know in the comments what you think the result will be. Yeah, it's been a bit, up and down our emotions, mood. Yesterday, I was on top of the world when I saw we're signing Aarons and Joe Rodon. And then that sort of just went to pot when Aarons went down to Bournemouth, and Nonto by the end of the day said, we discovered he didn't want to play. Still haven't had absolute confirmation that it is because he didn't want to play, but I think it is that, which is disappointing. But we're not going to talk about that anymore. I've done a video on that earlier if you want to go and check that out. But yes, guys, we do need 3 points. And I think if anyone is going to win the game, it will be Leeds. But I can just see us drawing this one. But let me know what you think. Hope you all enjoy the game. For those of you who are going to it, unfortunately, I've got work, so I can't go. But yes, guys, get your comments in the section below. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, just before I leave, I'll be revealing the draw for the giveaway that I've done on Twitter. For those of you who are on YouTube but not on Twitter, apologies if you couldn't enter this one. I'll be doing another one at 2K, and I'll make sure that everyone on YouTube can enter, whether you've got Twitter or not. So yes, guys, have a good day, and I shall